And we are live. Sorry for the delay, people. How's everyone's night going? My night's going pretty good. Just got done watching Impact Wrestling. Crazy ass night. Really excited for the weekend. So how's everyone else's night going? Any plans for the weekend? Well, anyways, Impact Wrestling kicks the night off with Bullet Club versus Finjuice for the number one contenders. So whoever wins this match gets to be number one contenders to face the Good Brothers at Turning Point. What's up, Jared? What an awesome match! What a great way to kick off Impact. The Bullet Club looked fantastic. Nothing bad towards Hikuleo, but I think Chris Bay and El Fantasma worked a bit better than Chris Bay and Hikuleo. Finjuice was awesome too. They did most of the highlights. Great match though. The Bullet Club are now number one contenders and will face the Good Brothers at Turning Point. That's going to be a good match. After the match, the Good Brothers come down to the ring to square up with Bullet Club, hammering them down. Chris Bay and El Fantasma, they looked to have the upper hand until Hikuleo came in and put a boot to Anderson's face. Then squared up with Big LG, and he got tossed out of the ring, which had Bullet Club standing tall in the ring, looming over the Good Brothers. We head back. Gia asks Scott D'Amore why Josh Alexander isn't involved in the main event. He gives a short response saying, I don't remember word for word, but he basically said, it's hard to give everyone what they want, and I have a plan for everything. Until Josh Alexander comes in, Scott says, "Trust me, I know you're wondering why you're not in the title match. I have bigger plans for you. I know you're still thinking about Minoru Suzuki and how he's in your head and the match tonight. I want your complete focus on Minoru Suzuki because next week you'll be facing him." So Josh Alexander gets to blow off some steam by beating up Minoru. Sounds like a good time. Then he can focus on the world title. Up next, Kaleb with a K versus Minoru Suzuki. It was a very short match, but effective. Kaleb did not last long, which we knew he wouldn't. All his strikes didn't phase the King and wasn't enough to hurt Murder Grandpa. And the match was watched in side view of Josh Alexander was checking out the match. But Minoru Suzuki didn't give away all his tricks, so I don't know how much studying Josh Alexander got out of that match. Up next, Decay versus the Undead Bridesmaids. Decay started off strong, but before it could really get started, the Inspiration came out, decided to pull up a couple of stool chairs, and watch the match on the ramp. Shortly after that, both teams put on a great match, but there was a lot of combinations with Undead Bridesmaids doing some really dope things. Decay was working well together, but in the end, it was a back havoc to a backbreaker on Brandy Lauren, and Rosemary giving the spear, and they got the victory. After that, and Spear and Decay get the victory. The Inspiration looked disappointed at the outcome. They were expecting the Undead Bridesmaid to be put up more of a fight, I guess. I don't know. Up next is Madison Rayne versus Mercedes Martinez. Well, that was an awesome, great match. Madison gave her best, but Mercedes was just a bit better. After the match, Madison attacks Mercedes, gives her a cutter, lays her out face down in the ring. Madison pulls out a chair from under the ring and attacks Mercedes with it. A chair to the gut. Then she grabs Mercedes by the head, tries to use the chair again. I think she was going to use a DDT and put her head through the chair. But out comes Mickie James. Madison kicks the chair down in disgust. Mickie gives Madison a mid kick where she does that turnaround clock mid kick, and she rolls out of the ring. Mickie tries to comfort Mercedes, and it looked like everything was going great until Mercedes got to her feet and gave Mickie a back slam for trying. That was pretty cool. Up next, Rohit Raju versus Rocky Romero. That match freaking ruled. It was definitely it's definitely one to watch again. It's gonna be great. I was very happy with it. Rolled. Can we have it again at Turning Point? Absolutely incredible. Thank you, Rocky Romero and Rohit Raju. Great match. Up next, the main event, Morrissey versus Matt Cardona versus Eddie Edwards. What an awesome match. All three gave their all. That was fantastic. Morrissey looked incredible, just powering over Eddie and Matt for most of the match, but Eddie and Matt came with the comeback and focused their attack on him. Then they took it to each other. After a couple failed radio silences by Matt Cardona, Eddie comes in with the Boston Knee Party to the back of Matt's head, and he gets the win. While Moose is watching the whole match up in the skybox area, which is pretty good, pretty great. He got a good view of it. Eddie will face Moose at Turning Point. What a great night. Thank you, Impact Wrestling. Yeah, that was a fantastic night. I can't wait till next week, because next week Josh Alexander is going to face Minoru Suzuki, and it's not going to be a tag team match. It's not going to be a let's see what you can do match. It's going to be a straight up wrestling strong style fucking match, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. So anyways, that's the end of the video. It was a very short and effective night on Impact. Made their point, got their things through, and we got a few matches. Sorry, the thing's shaking because I'm on my bed. So we got a few matches announced tonight for Turning Point, and that's a tag team match. The Good Brothers versus Bullet Club, which is Chris Bay and El Phantasmo. Then we got a Moose versus Eddie Edwards for the Impact World Championship. And there was a sort of thing with Macklin tonight where he was kind of pissed that he was not involved with the X Division, and he called Trey something. I forgot what it was. But it enraged Trey enough to confront Steve. And apparently next week, per Scott D'Amore, Laredo and Steve Macklin will have a match. And the winner and if Steve Macklin wins, it's going to be a triple threat at Turning Point. I don't see him winning. I think it's going to be Trey versus Laredo. But we'll see. Anyways, tomorrow I will be doing the WWE releases video. I was supposed to do that Monday, but there was a rumor going around that they were going to release more talents, and all this week, nothing came up. So I think it's safe to say that I'm going to do my video tomorrow. Same time. Everyone in my house is active and it's quiet, so no interruptions like dog barking or everyone talking in the house. Just me. All right. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Jared, for commenting. And I see all those Mercenary Flip Gordon should show up to Impact Wrestling. Minoru Suzuki destroyed Kaleb. Moose versus Sami Callihan for Impact World Championship and a no rules match. That sounds awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned tomorrow.